the match. Yeah, let's do that. So Sami will be Donkey Kong top screen as he is hosting. And I will be Bowser bottom screen. Sami is already making jabs that we cannot even spell. Nicely spelled with 3 L's. That's what lag does to you. Even communication is hard, let alone driving. But it's for fun. First track of the race, of the match even. And it starts out dramatically for me, as I missed the zoom start. I already noticed that the frame rate is a bit low. It's too bad. Don't know why. I meant to say here that the zoom start on the first track of a cup is quite lenient, twice as lenient as it normally is. Meanwhile, Sami is getting trolled by Yoshi. And still I managed to miss it, so that doesn't bode well. Trying to get into range with the red shell, and well, it's not gonna happen. Sami is way too solid for me to move back into range. So it's 1-0 to the Godfather. And that win was based almost completely on the fact that he got a zoom and I didn't. And the same scenario immediately occurs again the next track, Donut Plains 1. Meanwhile, I get pushed around a bit by the CPU. So, not a good start. Wow, that's an understatement. I took 18 seconds to get past the first hairpin on GP1. And Sami is almost already lapping me. I got a start though, so well, this is just damage management. Oh wow, it's all going nowhere. So Sami managed to lap me in lap 2, so this race is also over. Hello Lizzie. Is the frame rate okay? Because it's a bit low on my end. No, I hope it's watchable at least. Yeah, Koopa's gonna be throwing the short end of the stick again, most likely. I missed an MBT. This isn't going nowhere so far this match. I hope I can still unlap myself. Should be okay with a star. Well, Yoshi doesn't seem to up to much good. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, that was a dreadful Donut Plains 1 performance by me. Gonna blame missing another zoom start there. And the CPU ganging up on me as usual. And Sami off to a very good start. For his, if I'm not counting incorrectly, his what would be a 7th final this year. He's an incredibly consistent player. But we already knew this. And the roles are now reversed. I got the zoom and he didn't, and on these first few tracks, Mushroom Cup tracks, zoom starts are all that matters, unless both of them, both players miss or hit it, and of course it's up to the battle. I'm just trying to be as consistent and as safe as I can, driving in the middle of the road most of the time. Sami will have to pull something special. A couple of mushrooms might help him, but he's not getting any. feather would be good, so we can attempt the platform. I think he has to go for it. Yes, he does. Now on a proper SNES, he probably would almost never fail the platform jump, but online is a different story, of course. Anyway. (2-1), and indeed, so far it's solely dictated by who gets the zoom start and who doesn't. Looking forward to a race where both of us hit it. That would be good. There we go. Interesting start. I have to get, yep, missing that zipper moved Sami into the position that he would actually be able to drop the banana on my face. So I went out of dodge there, and he did drop the banana, so that was a good call. Meanwhile, we're still locked. Red versus green. That was a very poor red shot from me. You should never fire it before the zipper. It's always easy to talk in hindsight, but your speed, your item speed is determined by velocity at which you fire it. So you should always hit it after the zipper for maximum impact. Meanwhile, there's a little mind game going on here. Interesting race. He's trying to distract me with the banana throw. That was wishful. Hopeful thinking. He's hanging back, of course, because I have the red shell. He doesn't dare to pass me. He's gonna have to do something now, though. He opts to stay in second with the shroom, so he can get a better item pickup in the final lap. Got a green though. It's gonna be interesting. Dropped the lava jump. I didn't. Yeah, it's over. That was a great round. 2-2. Interesting item tactics there. With me keeping the red, Sami opting to stay behind. Gambling for, say, a feather or also a red shell. Got a green, so it didn't pay off. Yeah, Chang, thanks. I think that was probably the best race we had, to be honest. Doesn't get better towards the end with the harder tracks. Mushroom Cup is usually fun to play online. Another race where both parties got the zoom, so that's good. No red shells yet. See what Sami does with the shroom. Probably gonna go for a long boost here. Yep. And he picks up a banana. Oh wow. Nice play from both. Me dodging the banana and banana was well dropped. Okay, red versus red. Oh. Sami anticipated that better than I did. He got the red first and then immediately braked. I should have reacted faster. I thought I could outrun the red though, because he was and I did a long boost to try and get into range. It was to no avail. The long boost worked, but just to give the red shell some extra reach, but it was too late. Not a very good race, actually. 3-2 to Sami after the first cup. As I was explaining with the red versus red battle that determined the match, the moment he got the red he braked, and I didn't, so I was vulnerable. I couldn't use my red because it's not match race, so if you're in first in Grand Prix, your red shell is gonna chase the number 8 player and not the number 2. So hanging back with a red shell in seconds, always a good idea. So great playing from the Godfather, who is, by the way, after Sami, after Neo, I would say the most accomplished Super Mario Kart multiplayer specialist in the world. He's been second at CDM in the overall rankings about 4 times on top of my head. He even won it in 2012. Meanwhile, oh wow, Sami tried to go for the wall hop and failed it, so that compromises his race, probably. He needs a mushroom or a feather to get back into play. I'm out of red shell range already. I get a mushroom though, so that means Sami's chances to win are even more diminished. Feather though, that could have been interesting had he not crashed. But it's an unconvincing long boost from me, but at least it worked. Let's pull it even, 3-3. Picked up another feather, but that didn't count for much. Three all. And again one crash and out, yeah that's true. Drop the ball once and you lose at this level. Though that's no longer true for the ladder cups, as we will soon see. Star Cup or Special Cup, you can drop the ball a couple of times and still be in it. On this, however, you can't. A missed zoom start on Ghost Valley 2 pretty much equals a loss, so that means I will be going 4-3 up after this. Normally, I mean, you can always get hit by a mini shroom or, you know, make an error, but it's not likely. If I were Sami, I would drop the green on the zipper now. Yep. Just hoping that the other guy is not paying mind to it, hitting it on autopilot. I was actually only focused at this point on not crashing, so I did see the green. 4-3. And yet another race decided by zoom start. Sup Biff, cool to see you in the stream here, supporting your bro, I guess. Team UK feel no way. And yet another zoom start miss, but this time it's me again. And the mushroom in the lead should put Sami safe for another victory to pull it even. How have you been, man? I'm doing all I can, but I'm not really getting any closer. And that ends it completely. I mean, I think Sami was getting away as it was, and me hitting that mole ends every chance I thought I might still have. All cool, yeah. Well, racing is going sort of okay. I mean, I had to play Sami. Like I said, one of the 2 best SMK players in the world. So far I'm doing well. It's 4-4. That means there are still 12 tracks to go. What about you? I saw you played some Xbox One, I think it was. correct? Anyway, Bowser Castle 2. And there's another drop zoom. And wow. Cataclysmic start of the Bowser Castle 2 race for me. Got gangbanged by the CPU in turns. And then dropped the banana on myself while I was spinning out with stuff. Yeah, there is a comeback possibility from this because of the feather item. But I will have to get one. And I will have to prevent any further crashes. This feather enables you to... oh, come on Mario, please. Feather enables you to jump to the finish line from the third corner-ish. Cutting over half of the lap. But even if I got it now, I would not be in range anymore, because Sami is too far ahead. Plus, Sami actually has a feather. So. Oh wow, this changes things maybe. Got a mini shroom on in there in the mix. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that his lead is still way too solid for this to be a big problem. He's already big again. Well, oh man, just as I was having a glimmer of hope again, that was the Yoshi egg, and it was over. Okay, so you're streaming on a regular basis now, are you? That's cool. I should sub if I didn't already. See what you're up to. 5-4 to Sami. Clear 5-4, it was a disastrous race for me and just making it even worse. Gonna get outranked. Kinda did that last part on purpose though, because when you start as 5th on the grid for the next race, your zoom start is more lenient, and God knows I need a more lenient zoom start at this point, because I already missed like 5. The way it works is though, if you're 1 to 4 on the grid, you have 4 frames. If you're 5 to 8 on the grid, you have 8 frames to get the zoom start. And lo and behold, both get the zoom. Trying to get him in my green range. Didn't quite work. I kind of scared him out though. He wanted to trade this room, but I'm guessing he didn't want a banana though. Oh no. What a gift. What a gift. I hit some sand on the side before the hairpin, which screwed up my corner. And there you have it. Race over. Yep, I'm trying to desperately hit the zipper still, but there was a banana there and GG. It's done. How are you liking Smash Bros. U? I haven't played it yet. I have played MK8. Sort of okay. It's not something I would want to play at high level, but for casual it's fine. Yeah, I'm trying long boosts, but it's not really. This match is decided. And it's 6-4, and the reason I give up is to skip the entire cup scene, cup victory scene. So it was clear that Sami had won it. It was only a few feet away from the finish line. I'll need to mount a comeback right now. Losing another one would put me into big trouble. Already at this point. Cooper Beach 1. Not my favorite track. And Jesus, trying not to swear, yeah, that's hard sometimes. I dropped another zoom start from the 8th place of the grid. This is unforgivable really. is going to lose me the race, probably. I need like a shroom, yep. Shroom is good. Still though, Sami is almost a lap ahead. And he's not dropping any MBTs or water slides. Eighth player, wow, that's going to be busy. Should try it. Well, and another win for Sami. He's moving away with this match fast. 7-4. Choco Island 2. Dear me. As you can see, Sami is getting slightly more zooms than I am. And it does put him in a favorable position, because fighting back in the back of CPU players while the other one is driving free, it's not hopeless, but it's very hard. Meanwhile, I don't know what Sami is doing, but he got himself trapped there on the wall. I think he was trying to put a banana there to prevent me from doing a long boost, but I didn't get a mushroom. Instead I got a feather. Feather is a match-winning item here. Unless he also gets a feather, of course. Nice move, nice move. Wow, thank you, princess. Wow. Sami noticed that I had 0 coins, knocked me out, and then I got hit by 3 more CPUs. They are taking turns, but still the feather should suffice. Yep, skipped a lap, more or less. Should be over. Yeah. We're good, 7-5. Still possible, of course. I only stopped believing in a comeback the moment he gets his 11th win and not any sooner. That's cool. Super Famicom, yeah. Congrats on the purchase. You probably won't regret it, it's an awesome game. Vanilla Lake 1. For a change, Sami dropped the zoom and I don't. This match is especially true that whoever gets the zoom start wins. So, only been a few races where both of us got it. Trying to be safe, but it's very hard. I'm rebounding on everything, still keeping speed somehow, so that's good. You can't afford to full stop here, because going at low speed makes it very hard to get back to full speed. And then Sami would move right back into range, but I kept my act together for a sub-minute run. Yep, it's not bad. Comeback is happening, 7-6. Really? Is it like worn out then, or? I mean, the SNES controller is great. It's very basic. The D-pad is awesome. Unless it's worn out. Boozer Castle 3. Nightmare of a track online. And Sami drops the ball. Note how one mistake creates already a huge gap. That's what I like about this game though. In MK7 if you fall off, or MK8 I mean, if you fall off, you just lose a second or two. And here, you just get punished. Ah, right, yes. I have a third-party controller, which has better buttons. Okay, so the way things are now, Sami is in a good position to win it because he has a feather. Feather skips half the lap, potentially, if you pull it off. I just gotta keep going and hope that he makes a mistake. Oh yes, he did. He hit the back of the wall, and that prevented him from getting a feather. And that means this is going to be 7-7. The hype is real, yo. Meanwhile, I think I'm dropping a lot of frames, or at least the frame rates are going down. I don't know why. It's a shame. Hey Molly, what's up? Loyal follower. I shouldn't say follower, it doesn't sound very nice, does it? It's like subscriber, I guess? Or Twitch fan, I don't know. Give me the appropriate word and I'll use it. MC4. Gosh, another Zoom start decided race. Probably, I mean, always keep on fighting, but... Really that bad? Shit. It's a shame. I hope it will improve. Right, well, I'll just call you a moderator then. Has the frame rate gone up yet? I think it looks fine on my end now. But... Ah, Scoop. Potential finalist. Or I should say probably likely finalist. No offense to Jay. Of this very tournament that I'm broadcasting now, semi-final. He's in the other semi-final against Jay. Hello, Scoop. And this was not a race. The moment the Zoom start was missed, it's pretty much over. It's MC4 for you. 8-7. Good point. The winner of this match is, well, let's not count Jay out yet. They actually did do a 10-10 in the group stage, which Jay by all rights should have won actually. Scoop mounted an insane comeback there. Meanwhile, my donut place 3 is not looking too hot, but actually neither is Sami's. He managed to be ahead of me with a 24-second opener. That's not good news. God damn it, the frames per minute. It's a shame. Well, for your benefit, Scoop, I will upload the match. Wow, this is really poor play from both. We don't know what we're doing at this point. It's still close though. We're struggling to qualify at this point. I was going to say I'm gonna upload it to YouTube later, and hopefully there'll be more frames. Wow, this scenario. I have to get out of dodge there. I have to he has a red shell. I have to respect it. I think I'm just giving him too much space now. Depends on which item I get. Shroom's not good. Shroom's not what I wanted. I wanted a red shell probably. It's over. Nine 7. Okay, maybe it's a local Twitch server thing for you guys. Well, like I said, I will upload it later, so with better quality then. Sami moving in, potentially on match point after this if he wins. That was a particularly bad donor place 3 from both. Let's hope we can do better at KVD. Trying to get closer. And I have his room, so that's good. Kind of bad cornering though. Oh, got stuck in deep water. This room was useless now, I had to sacrifice it. Meanwhile, Sami is getting some boosts, and I'm dropping the ball. Well, this might still be interesting, depending on if I can get a good final lap item. Hit that banana almost again. Ah, man. Nope, that's it. 10-7, so I have to win the final 3 tracks. Pull it even. It's a tall order, because Special Cup is not my specialty online. It's really difficult to play it cleanly. What with all the missed inputs and everything. I think having to pick up that item in the final lap of KVD is always bad, because it messes up your NVT build-up trajectory. Goes 33, the moment of truth. Oh dear. This is looking pretty bad now. I tried to drop the banana on the zipper, and instead of that I just shot myself in the foot and did it sideways and fell off, trying to correct. It was not good. And if Sami keeps it together, there's no recovering from this. It's over. Sami's trying to add insult to injury with his green. Yeah, that can be systematic. Scoop, I had it for a while too. Then I was using the Amsterdam server for downloading on Twitch, and it was crap. So Sami has won the match now. The final 2 tracks are just to complete the score. And that Ghost 33 was horrendous again. just like the other two tracks. Well, which 2 was still sort of okay. I mean, it was not that disastrous, it was still bad. Let's be fair. Sami says 1 crash 10 out, but it was definitely more than 1 crash. Vanilla Lake 2. So at least that's a track we both like. Well, that's strange. Maybe it is also on my end, the uploader's end. I don't know. That green I dropped there is pretty trolly. Yeah, it stops us from playing it safe. That's the safe route that you use online. Snow slide between the walls, but it's now blocked by a green. Sami decides to go for the riskier final corner strat. And I just completely missed up that improv with the feather. Sami also drowned, but he's comfortably in the lead. The green is gone now though, so clear water ahead for Sami. And the sideways long moves and yada yada 12-7. Only 1 more track and the suffering is over. I was suffering at this point. I played the viewer special cup for the entire tournament probably. And I dropped another zoom starts for good measure. Well, I can always hide behind the fact that it's online. All your inputs are misplaced by at least a few frames, if you're lucky. If you're unlucky, your input gets eaten completely, which kinda makes high level SMK impossible. You don't notice it as much on Mushroom Cup though, because at least the tracks are wide enough so you can just drive in the middle and be safe. But in Special Cup it's just punished. But Sami is driving a lot better than I am, and he has to endure the same circumstances. So at least you can conclude that he's better at adapting, or simply that he's hitting more zoom start. That also helps. Yep, he kept a clean race again. Playing chicken to the max though. Chicken tonight for Sami, but doesn't matter. He earned it, 13-7. That's it. So that concludes my final SNES Online performance of the year. There's only 2 matches left to be played for the other guys. Those are semi-final between Scoop and Jay, and then the final between whoever wins that and Sami. Like I said, it's going to be Sami's 7th final. And let's hope he can finally win one. In 2014, that is. I might stream some time trial before the year is over. And then next year there will be NTSC. From January onwards. Thanks, Biff. Yeah. It's always tough playing against Sami. He's a beast. And good luck if you have to face him, Scoop. Laters, guys.